think you're a fuckwit. It's my personal opinion.
Why do you think I'm a f***wit?
I personally don't agree with your politics, and I think you're spreading dangerous misinformation.
I've been here in Sydney CBD for a couple of hours covering a story where mostly fans have walked up to me to say hi, thanks, taking photos. But one person wasn't too happy to see me as I was doing a piece to camera. Now pretty and entertain now right here in the launch. How you going, mate? Come here. What do you say? Come. What'd you say, brother? What'd you say?
Don't worry. I think you heard me.
No, I didn't hear you. What did you say? What'd you say?
I think you're a fuckwit. It's my personal opinion.
Why do you think I'm a f***wit?
I personally don't agree with your politics, and I think you're spreading dangerous misinformation.
Like what?
Dangerous, harmful misinformation, for example, about COVID vaccines.
So what do you think about the COVID vaccine?
I think the COVID vaccines are perfectly safe and efficacious.
They're effective?
Yep.
In doing what?
Stopping long COVID, stopping the spread of COVID, stopping serious injury and death from COVID.
So yesterday, Perrottet said that it doesn't stop the spread here in New South Wales. You disagree with Perrottet?
I disagree with Dom Perrottet about a lot of things, but I'm also not a medical scientist, so...
So the scientists say that it doesn't stop the spread now. So why are you spreading misinformation?
I'm not spreading misinformation. It can help to stop the spread.
It literally, factually, no one says except for you that it stops the
Except for me.
Yeah, well, deluded people.
Deluded people.
The science says that it doesn't stop the spread. Pfizer doesn't say it stops the spread. Why do you say it stops the spread?
When I say it stops the spread, it lowers your viral loads. It may only be marginal now because of the different variations, but especially around the height of the pandemic, during the alpha strain, beta strain and delta strains, yes, it's less effective at stopping the spread specifically now during Omicron, granted. And yeah, they were doing well to stop the spread alpha, beta, delta. The Omicron virus is different, granted, and it's not as effective at stopping the spread for that, so...
So what you're actually regurgitating now has been debunked, and the industry itself says that they never actually checked that back then. So out of the two of us here, you're the one spreading misinformation, yet you feel like it's okay to scream out "fuckwit" to me.
Scream it out.
You called it out. You're calling a stranger "fuckwit" because you're saying I spread misinformation where you've just rattled off a bunch of misinformation.
Could you say I'm spreading it? I'm saying it quite quietly in a conversation with you.
You're right. I do spread misinformation because I'll be sharing your misinformation.
And if you spread it without the warnings and caveats that you think are necessary...
How many doses have you had?
3.
Why are you not on your 5th?
I don't know. I don't think I can get my 5th.
They say you should get your 4th if you can. Are you going to get your 4th?
I might do. Why
not?
Probably should.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I mean, I've had COVID once. Thankfully, it didn't hit me too bad. I've had a lot of friends who were hit pretty bad with it. I will get around to it at some point, probably. It's just a low priority at the moment.
Why is it low priority if it's so good?
Well, like most other Australians, I do accept that the Omicron strain is by and large less severe than previous strains, less likely to cause serious injury and death, gets around the community a lot more. Nowadays, COVID is closer to a flu than it was previously. I'm not going to sit here and say otherwise. For example, I don't get the flu vaccine either. If I was older, immunocompromised, had a serious track record of getting flus, serious flus, bad flus, maybe I would. Similarly, if my COVID experience the first time round was worse, maybe I would. I got to get to work. Good chat.
But what? But why is it dangerous misinformation for me to spread it now if it's not that important for people to get it? If you, one second, I'll come to you. But why would it be so? Why would it be dangerous for me to spread that if you're saying that it's not that important anyways to get the vaccine? So by definition, it's not that dangerous. Even if I'm completely lying.
If you're going around now and today and saying that if you're on your 3rd vaccine or your 4th vaccine and you don't have a history of serious illness, then maybe getting a 5th vaccine isn't super top priority. Sure, that wouldn't necessarily be that bad. But if you're going around telling unvaccinated people to stay unvaccinated because there's no risk at all from COVID, no risk of serious injury and death whatsoever, that would be irresponsible and that would be incorrect.
What if I tell people there's a risk from the vaccine? Is there a risk from the vaccine?
You're out here right now, right?
Yep.
You cross the street.
Yep.
You walk past people. You chat to strangers.
Yep.
There's a risk I could have pulled a knife and stabbed you 4 times in the chest. But you didn't think I would do that, yeah? Because you thought there'd be, no risk in coming up to me and having a chat to me.
Don't you think all those arguments can be put towards COVID itself as well, just like it can be to the vaccine? Don't you think it should be okay to discuss those instead of just calling people you disagree with a f***it?
I don't think.
if you enjoyed this bonus little video we got out of Sydney, make sure to like, comment, but most importantly, share. Let people know that there are dangerous F-word spreading misinformation on the streets of Sydney, and then head over to follavi.com so you never miss a thing, because you're probably not watching this on a platform that can't share it. So if you want to ensure to always see these videos, even if they ban us from the platform you're watching this on right now, follavi.com, sign up to the mailing list and follow me across socials, follavi.com.